Here are three major concepts. I was speaking to a few potential clients at an event called Blackest Tech 2023. And they asked me, they said, "Hey, yo, do you teach these concepts?" I said, "No, but I will teach these concepts. I will go over it." So shout out to them because I remembered them when I was making this deck. But here are three important concepts. An entrepreneur or anyone needs to focus on three things specifically. One, their money. Dr. Miles Monroe said, if you mismanage something, you will lose it. Anything you mismanage, you will lose. Money obviously provides you resources, such as your house, such as your clothes, such as your food. Money is obviously extremely important, but think about how much money you probably waste when you have money coming in every single two bi-weekly periods. When I was making over six figures, at one point, I was bringing in $3,000 every 2 weeks. $3,000 every 2 weeks. You pay your mortgage, you pay your bills, and in the next 2 weeks, you got $3,000. A lot of people over six figures have that luxury. What do you think I was spending my money on when I was younger and dumb? I was BSing around a lot. When you leave a 9 to 5 and you're making that kind of money, and you go to a 24/7 and you're making $0 an hour, you realize how much money you've probably been mismanaging. At least that was the lesson for me. While you're in corporate, it is a very, very important concept that you start learning how to manage that money. Because if you get let go, if you get laid off, if anything happens, major life events, you want to make sure that you're being taken care of. I have this book. It's called The Path of the Freelancer. Let me see. Yes. It's called The Path of the Freelancer. This author talks about having money in his reserves. He called it his reservoir. He had 3 reservoirs. He had one that he would fill up immediately. That one always needed to be filled up, so it's amount of savings. Once that one gets filled up, he pours it into his next bit of savings where he gets to a certain amount and so on until his 3rd reservoir. That is extremely important practice that you can take right now. You can easily put a percentage of your money if you have that luxury. And it doesn't have to be a major percentage. A percentage is still a percentage. 1% each day, growing 1% each day matters. Saving 1% of your money over a significant period of time matters. Never think that it doesn't. So manage your money. Second is your reputation. Oh my goodness, your reputation matters so much. Calling myself CEO was a major step in me embracing my entrepreneurship. Straight up. The moment I started going by CEO, the moment I started going by the leader that I am, the entrepreneur that I am, the moment I started to embrace that was the moment I started getting invited to events, being requested to speak at engagements, leading team buildings, getting partnership deals. We had investors reach out to us. We only been in business for under a year, and their portfolio is for $500,000 for these type of platforms that we're building. And where I'm not in a position to be acquired or ask for an investment right now, unless I find the right partner, that all happened through my reputation getting built. When I was in corporate, I was also building these reputations not only with my own organization, but other organizations. Networking while you're in corporate is so important. You work in one department. Let's say you're at a major company. VMware, for example. There were so many departments and so many people. Even though my reputation was good in my circle, there were still so many more organizations and people that I could have reached out to just to figure out, hey, what is it that you guys are doing? Do you think that this side of the business that I'm doing can help you out? That would build your reputation. I got promoted every single year. That was not by staying in my little corner. That was by reaching out to stakeholders, reaching out to partners, reaching out to managers. I was building my reputation. Everything that you do goes towards your reputation. Listen, y'all, I play basketball. And, it gets chippy in basketball. I have to remember, I'm CEO now. I'm a co-founder now. I can't be BSing around, getting loud and getting immature out here. I can't do that. That goes towards your reputation. So now once you think about these two concepts, someone with a lot of money and the worst reputation can make anything happen. They got a lot of money. They'll just throw money at it. Someone with no money and the best reputation can also make anything happen. Because if you got the best reputation, you probably know good people with money. Or you can get to know good people with money and build your network easily. I'm starting to be a benefactor of knowing great people just from my reputation alone. But the one thing both of those people have, or the one thing both of those concepts are heavily relying on, is this third concept, which is your time. Your time matters. Everyone breathing, everyone who is alive has the exact same amount of time in a day. No one has more time than the next person within that day, if they are breathing and if they are alive. So what that means is your company is asking you to work 9 to 5, 8 to 5, whatever the case is. And you're probably waking up, let's say 8, getting ready, driving in traffic if you got to go to traffic. If you work from home and you work 9 to 5, you probably get up at 8:50, brushing your teeth and then logging on your computer and getting another hour of sleeping. I know the deal. Don't play. I know. I've been there. But now you're driving back when you get off work, and then you're probably just like hanging out, not doing much, right? Anything you mismanage, you'll lose. If you mismanage the time in a day, you will lose it. You'll wake up going, oh man, how am I 60? How am I 70? What happened? It's all about how you manage your time. I didn't understand this concept until I started my own business. When I started my own business, then I realized, I got it. I have to treat my time like I treat my money, like I treat my reputation. That's extremely important. Extremely important. Anything you'll mismanage, you'll lose.
Are you ready to become a career tycoon? Let's level up your career and show you how you can go from this to this. We designed our course, Career Tycoon, to be the ultimate model for college and university students, as well as working professionals. Unlock the power of your career by taking an adventure through career building levels. You'll acquire skills that can help you master the workforce, unlock treasure, and even see real-life sessions with our other pitch players as they unlock their potential. All this and so much more. Are you ready? Let's play.